Men, what are the biggest green flag in a girl? Self-awareness, honesty, and good communication. Conscientiousness. Plus not putting others down intentionally irrespective of who they are. Of course this applies to everyone. I agree, should have added that in my original comment. I responded as a man dating women. That's why I left it out. Oh no. Your comment is fine. I'm agreeing and adding my own points to it. That's all. You had the best comment IMO. I was sure this woman and I had good communication. We talked about everything. No subject was taboo. But when she was upset, that was a different thing. I thought it would translate, but it didn't. They are easily confused, but communicating is so much more than conversing. Anymore, half the time my husband and I are communicating very important things in public, we tend to use faces and gestures we've accidentally built into a language. LOL. But learning to communicate emotions and expectation can be incredibly difficult. If we hadn't learned to have the hard convos openly, how and how much space to give each other for processing big things, how each other likes to be supported even when we need those quiet moments. Hugs, cups of a favorite warm drink, letting people know that you're there to support them kind of stuff. I agree, but it really felt like communication. When we started dating, she was very upfront and plain. She even said that she had never communicated so well with a guy. Oh well. From the sound of it, she probably wasn't lying. She's probably got a few relationships and a therapist before she realizes there is a difference. We have a tendency to get excited about the possibilities and assume someone is a whole-ass fully functional adult with no trauma, baggage, and all available coping mechanisms already installed when that's none of us lol. Commenting as someone who recently found an amazing person after a long time of not being treated well. When they do nice things for you because it's an investment in the shared happiness of the relationship, not self-serving, and it isn't with the intent of expecting something in return. OMG, thank you for writing it out. I'm trying to navigate healthy relationships after a lifetime of traumatic ones, and this give and take. Feeling safety, and quelling the suspicions in the accepting of someone else's gestures. It really is damaging, makes you feel like you weren't worth the give and it's all a ruse from here on out. That feeling of expecting but I did XYZ for you, you owe me this. Well said, sir. Very well said. That's how my mom is, unconditionally kind. I hope to find someone similarly kind and thoughtful someday, but I'm in no rush. Got work on me first so I don't mess it up when the time comes. Straight up kindness. I met my wife 11 years ago and fell in love pretty quickly. She is the kindest person I have ever met. Doesn't matter the situation, she approaches all of them with a serenity that I have never been able to match. Every dog gets love, every baby gets ogled at. You need some help? She is there with work boots on. Homeless? She keeps snacks and cash on hand to give out. I'm having a bad day? She will go above and beyond to make sure I know that I am loved. Sounds like my wife. To anyone searching or feeling negative about the dating world, these women are out there. And their friends are usually just as nice. It's probably the same woman. She's so kind that she has married multiple men to make them happier. Where does this woman get all the energy? Wow, you are one lucky person. Having someone like that in your life sounds like heaven on earth. I was going to say the largest green flag on any person is compassion and rationality, especially at a time when everyone is obsessed with themselves. I'm 24M and I wish I would find what I'm looking for in the future. Independence. She doesn't require you to be around here to escort her to everything she does. She has her own hobbies and interests but is happy to share them but never pushes them onto you. This goes for everybody. So many people I know just don't seem to have any hobbies or interests. I don't get how they just go through life and the only things they seem to do are eat, sleep, work, and watch TV/movies. TV/movies could be a hobby, but the people I'm referring to don't seem to get that deep into the shows, they just use it as something to pass the time between eat/sleep/work. You just described me. I just don't have time to do anything else. Now I feel bad for not having a hobby. It's one thing to not bother having a hobby and it's another when it isn't possible for you at that point where you currently are in life. Of course you should still prioritize health and some me time and try to find things that nourish your soul, but I think this was directed towards people who just live very average lives, like most of us, but do absolutely nothing when they're not currently at work, with friends or eating/sleeping. I know so many people nowadays who legit do nothing except for scrolling on TikTok with Netflix on in the background, and as the comment above said, shows and movies could be a hobby, but, not to sound pretentious, those people are usually the sort that literally watch any and everything on Netflix because they always have it on in the background and never really go beyond surface level with anything. Please like and subscribe for more daily content.